Welcome back to topic 4 from Unit 6, which is all about percents. These are your real world problems. So we are going to take a look at some other ways beyond the tax tips and discounts that we've already discussed and look at some other ways that percentages are used. You should have out your note sheet. We're going to be in this lower right-hand corner right here where it says real world problems. I have 2 medium examples for you. On the spicy video, there will be 2 spicy ones as well. If you need extra room, remember there's always a backside that you can use. For the medium level skills, here's what you'll be expected to do. You're going to find the first or second increase or decrease depending on what the problem is asking for. So as a reminder, I need you to make sure you are reading the questions carefully. Sometimes they're going to ask for the first increase. Sometimes they'll ask for the second one. If you do both of them just all the time, you're probably going to get some of them wrong and be really frustrated. Also, make sure we're changing our percents into decimals. That'll help us out quite a bit. Now, on to some examples. Here we have example 1. Example 1 says, Grace goes out to lunch. The bill before tax and tip was $11.10. A sales tax of 7% was added on. Grace tipped 16% on the amount after sales tax was added. How much was the sales tax? Round to the nearest cent. So, some important information we should highlight. I've got a bill that was a total of $11.10 before tax and tip. I have a 7% tax and a 16% tip. However, the question is only asking about sales tax. So I am going to ignore the tipped number right here. I'm just going to cross it off so I don't mess with it. Now, I only want to know the sales tax, not the new total after sales tax. So I'm going to take that 7%, change it into my decimal. So 7% changed to a decimal is 0.07. Remember, if you're not sure what it is, you can always take that percent and divide it by 100. I'm going to take this 0.07 and I'm going to multiply it by our $11.10. 0.07 times 11.10, which my calculator tells me is 0.777. Now it says nearest cent, and that tells me I can only have 2 decimal places after the, or 2 numbers after the decimal, which would be our 7 and 7 right here. However, this number tells me I need to round up. So my final answer will be 0.78. So basically, we have 78 cents worth of tax. This brings us to example 2. Example 2 says, Braden goes out to lunch. The bill before tax and tip was $18.70. A sales tax of 6% was added on. Braden tipped 16% on the amount after the sales tax was added. How much of a tip did he leave? Round to the nearest cent. So, highlighting our important information, we have a bill total of $18.70 before tax and tip. We have our sales tax of 6%. We also have our tipped percent, which is 16%. And we know we are looking for the tip. And the tip happens second, so we've got some math to do. First things first, sales tax happened first, so I'm going to do 6% as a decimal. So 6% as a decimal, 0.06. Multiply that by our total, our first total. We have 1.06. So remember, we would do 1 plus 0.06 to get that 1.06. That's from our spicy percent increase or decrease video. Multiply that by 18.70, which my calculator tells me is $19.822 as our decimal. We're going to leave all the rounding to the very end, so I'm going to continue using this number. We want just the tip, not the new total. So I'm going to take 16%. 16%, and change that to a decimal, so 0.16. I'm going to multiply that by our now new total, so 0.16 times 19.822, which gives me 3.17152. Now, since it says round to the nearest cent, that once again means 2 digits after the decimal, which is 1 and 7. Those are my two numbers after the decimal. The 1 in the thousands column right there tells me I'm going to round down. So I end up with a $3.17 tip. Now, both the examples we just did happen to be centered around tax and tip. Some of the ones you will see will be about population increases and decreases. Some will be about discounts given from a company. Then there is a processing fee that would increase. So you might have a decrease and an increase together. But all of those will be located on Delta Math in the medium section of your CYUs.